You alright?
Yeah.
Still bummed. So you're upset with me about that? Alright. Fair enough. Alright. I'm sorry about that, man. Alright. Let's do this thing. Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna go ahead and kick things off. Raven here and Lark is gonna be monitoring chat with me tonight. We're coming in a little bit later than we would have liked, but we're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight tonight. I haven't done a Dead by Daylight stream in a very, very long time, so I thought it'd be fun to jump back into it. We're going to start small and run a Survivor, and then we will maybe do 2 Survivor runs, and then we'll do Nothing But Killer after that. So 2 Survivor runs, Nothing But Killer after that, because I prefer playing Killer anyway. So let's pick our Survivor for the night. Let's see. I just did everything about Jake. I want to wait to do Nia. Let's do... Let's go Yoonjin Lee. Let's go Yoonjin Lee. We'll go our Korean leopard print lady. I remember her backstory. She's some kind of like music industry person. Like she worked for the K-pop industry, and she actually has a connection to one of the killers, the Trickster. She apparently was the one who got him. She was his agent. She was the one who really got him into stardom. And now she's like, she wants revenge on him. But I don't know what kind of revenge you could get on him, seeing as you're a survivor. Like you have nothing you can do to get back at him.
I mean, in lore, no. In game, yes.
Oh, you can annoy the heck out of him in game, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Bow shot.
No, I'm all out of blood points. Oh well. Let's make sure that we've got the right loadout we need for this game. So we're going toolbox. Let's see if we got any good add-ons for the toolbox. I'll add the clean rag and scraps. They're not great, but they're better than nothing. Leader's good. The funny thing about Yoonjin Lee is she shouldn't have leader. Her whole build is that she's a loner. She kind of does things by herself. In fact, she has one perk that basically, if you let another survivor get hit while near you, and you're hiding, then you'll get a boost for that. So she really shouldn't be leader, but I've always been a contrarian. Self-care kind of goes along with her. I like Repressed Alliance. That would be a good one for her, because if she's on her own working on something and the killer finds her, it's a good way to block that in. And then Smash Hit. After stunning the killer with a pallet, break into a sprint of 150%. I'm so bad at hitting the killer with a pallet. Again, I don't like playing Survivor. I'm not good at Survivor. I always get caught. But then again, I'm not great at Killer either. I'm very bad about it.
It depends on the killer, honestly. And speaking of killers, Jaguar Warrior asks, Raven, will you make a DVD version of Legends? Like making your own killers and survivors?
If you look at the thumbnail of this video, I've made my first killer. Actually, that's the mother. The picture you see on the thumbnail, that was a picture of like a slasher version of me. Like we were talking about, if there was a slasher version of Claire, which is my female persona, what would she look like? So Hannah drew a slasher version of Claire, but as I was thinking about her, I said she looks like she could be a Dead by Daylight killer, so I made a killer out of her. I haven't made her lore yet. I have not made her lore, but I have made her power, and I've made her perks. So she has 3 perks and a power. And they're really silly. Like, I'm not going to lie, they're really silly power and perks. But if y'all want me to share them, let me know in chat, and I will share her power.
That might be a good thing, particularly towards October, if we don't get it out tonight.
Yeah,
you could make it like a whole little Legend series for that. But Cody says he finally made it to a live stream. Hey, Raven. Hey, Lark. Hey, bud.
Hey, Cody. Glad to have you aboard. This isn't a For Honor stream like I normally do, and I know that we're probably not going to have very many viewers tonight because of that, because I think most people only watch me when I do For Honor content, like, genuinely.
True.
That's the one negative about being a For Honor content creator. I like making For Honor content. I love it. It's great, but sometimes I want to make things other than For Honor content, and people just go, oh, well, then I'm not interested. That was the reason I didn't get an S tier when Slandy and Eskimo Pie were doing their For Honor content creator tier lists. They said that I was really, really good, but because I don't exclusively do For Honor content, they can't consider me top tier For Honor content creator, because that would be a little disingenuous. So they put me at A tier or A plus tier, and I went, oh, that's nice of you guys. Nice to know that if you take out everything else I do, I would have made S tier. I don't think I deserve S tier, but thank you guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. And quick question, chat: how did in the invention of the longbow affect knights and feudalism? Did it invalidate them or make knights less viable or useful?
Let's be clear: longbow, no weapon would invalidate knights. Knighthood would still be a thing even without the weapon advents. But if your question is, did the longbow go a ways towards ending the knight age? Yes and no. There were a lot of factors that ended the age of the knights. The longbow... Here's the thing. There's this misconception that longbows somehow caused the downfall of the knights because their arrows could just punch through armor super easily. And that's not true. They were capable, and sometimes you were lucky enough to get it to punch through certain parts of armor, depending on where it hit on the body, and depending on what kind of armor the knight was wearing. There's a lot of factors that go into how the longbow would have taken down a knight. And also you need to consider, like, what if there are certain parts of the body exposed? Because sometimes when a knight gets up close and personal, they show that they take off their helmet or remove their faceplate to... What the heck was that?
Still a person, no doubt.
Probably. I've never seen that happen before. Is that a doctor thing?
No, it's not a doctor thing. Ooh! Jarl of Helheim just dropped $5 our way saying, hey man, it's been a while since I've seen you stream. Thought I'd say hi and wish you a happy stream.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, my Jarl.
But, yes, in answer to your... But back to the point, the longbow could do damage to armor, or go through armor, but it wasn't... That's the pig. That looks like the pig. He's after me.
That is the pig.
That's such a good look, but I don't recognize that power she used. There, she's running. She's running. What the heck was that? Oh shit. I shouldn't have stopped. I have an order to touch 2 red glyphs. It's a new thing. Oh, she's dedicated. Well, who is this? What are you doing?
She wants to die too.
Leave me alone. Hey, completed that one. Oh, she quit. Good. I'm taking that glyph. Alright, now to the eat.
I think it's pig. I think it's pig.
Yeah, that's pig. That's definitely pig. Gotta be.
But, yeah.
But
anyway, back to the longbow stuff.
So, yeah, I would say, if you really want to talk about what brought it into the knightly era, there were several factors. First of all, guns became more cheap to manufacture. Because here's the thing, people think, oh, well, guns could punch right through armor. Not in all cases, not necessarily. That you got to keep that in mind. Guns work great, and they could be effective, but they didn't always punch through armor. In fact, with the case of matchlocks, they very rarely were effective with higher level armor. The problem is, making that higher level armor was way more expensive. Because armor isn't cheap to make, guys. That's the thing to keep in mind. Armor is not cheap. You gotta make sure that it's maintained. You gotta make sure that you're keeping good care of it. You also gotta make sure you have enough for multiple people. Guns just became cheaper, you know? You manufacture 100 guns at the same price as making 1 suit of armor. Yeah, that's a distinct difference, you know? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, she's running the other way. Going after that other guy. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this with your thing.
Good luck, buddy. But, yeah. Another thing to consider when it comes to longbows is it takes a lot of energy and effort to train them.
Correct.
It's like, crossbows could punch through armor almost as well. With slightly inferior range, but it took like they came much. Learning to use a crossbow was much quicker than learning to use a longbow. And like, if you look at medieval armies, you will notice like the based on like we can tell like based on skeletal patterns from corpses we've dug up, the longbowmen were like had the beefiest arms out of any of the other medieval soldiers, just because like having to pull back that drawstring. And so when guns came out, that was easy to work with. So even when longbows were, like, look at the 100 Years' War, even though the English, they had longbows and they used them a lot, which is great stuff like Cressy, Agincourt, the French still won. It's not like the wonder weapon. It's kind of funny that like the French, like they run off like we beat them after 100 years, and the only thing they're going to talk about is that dang longbow. It's kind of like when people talk about the glorious panzers of the Third Reich, even though those panzers did not win them today. They're cool. The longbows are cool, and I love them.
And they have a lot of versatility. Don't get me wrong, the longbows are good weapons, but they weren't like the big defense. Whenever people say like, "Oh, you want to know what ended the night? Gun. Want to know what ended the night? You want to know what ended the night? Longbows." Whenever they just say that there was just one thing that ended everything, not true. Definitely not true. So what do you want to do, buddy? Do you want me to help you while you go try to get that thing off your head? Is that what you want me to do? But yeah, so I would not say longbow usage ended the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on this. Stop this from regressing all the way.
Right. And to answer your question, Springtrap, why do people want to see you in this game? Simply because you are a popular horror icon, and this is kind of the Super Smash Bros. Of horror icons. That's the reason. Also, they think that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria would make an
Would. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually one guy, I can't remember his name, but he actually made like a full-on dedicated video, not just Springtrap, but other hypothetical horror icons that could make good DVD killers.
Yeah, I love that video.
I can't remember what his name is in his, like, if I can think about it, I'll either mention it or post it.
Oh shoot, we got him. Aha, we got the other gen done. I'm gonna go find another gen to do. But yeah, that's definitely the pick. Oh, what's this?
Why, that is a chest. What's in it, though?
Wait, no! Oh, not the chest. Generator. Alright, guys, keep her busy for just a little while.
Would you consider doing a versus series for Legends?
Like, one of my legends versus another legend? I don't really play it off that way. It's not about how powerful they are, it's about their stories.
I mean, hypothetically speaking, he might let you make one of them, because it might show them dueling.
That'd be interesting.
I want you to be a killer Springtrap, you know? Basically what you were doing before, but just work for the entity.
Come on. Halfway there. Well, almost halfway. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, God.
He can't do it, though.
Okay, but the good news is they're far away from me. The good news is they're far away from me, so I have plenty of time to get this done.
So the Germans will have you leave.
But yeah, but at the end of the stream, I may share my information about, oh, is there a...
They were saying they were having trouble hearing you and me over the game.
Oh, I got it.
You just say free strike.
Ha! I outwitted you that time.
Alright. Can you guys hear us a little bit better now? We've tried to fix the volume problem.
Let us know if you can hear us. Like, if you cannot hear us, we need to know.
Never mind. Today. Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay, good, good, good.
Come on, sweetie.
I'm gonna go save him.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna be a hero.
I need a hero. Where's Bonnie Tyler?
I'm coming, buddy. Someone else saved him.
Yeah, we'll turn around. You gotta go.
Well, it doesn't mean he's safe. He's got to get the thing off of his head.
Oh,
Because if you try to run out of the exit gate with that thing still on your head, you die instantly.
That's their problem. I think she was like trying to loosen up the top, but
I'll wait. I'll wait because I want to try to help. Oh, run! Oh, he's trying to say. Let's see if this works. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
No, he has never played Bannerlord, but I do own it, so I could have him do an overview of each of the factions, because I really wouldn't even require him to play it. That would actually be just looking at lore. Would you be okay looking over some factions?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind looking over factions in Bannerlord. I probably just won't play the game that much. Alright, come on. There's one over there. Go, 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 go. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You gotta come out of retirement, spring trap, then the rules.
Come on, man. Go, go, go. We're here to protect you. I don't know what we'll do, but...
Yeah, firecrackers, that actually might be helpful.
Yeah, if she comes, I'll drop the fire. Why hasn't she shown up? She should be checking every single one of them.
I'm assuming she's looking for crap.
Oh, she got one. She got one. Damn it! Come on, man. We gotta find another. Come on, come on, come on. You're terrifying in execution.
Hey, Raven and Lark, was silver ever used in armor or weapon, or is it not really a good metal to use compared to steel?
Not
really.
Not really. Steel is just better.
Well, keep in mind, stuff like gold and silver, they're heavier. They're on the heavier side, and they're softer and more malleable. One of the reasons why like gold and silver became one of the earliest metals to work with is because it was like had a lower melting temperature and was more malleable to work with. And so typically gold and silver today isn't used in anything like with durability. It's used in electronics more than anything else because silver is actually the most conductive metal.
Right.
And so I like to think whenever someone says like this monster is weak to silver, I like to think it's because like the silver is electrically charged. Now give that man a shot.
All right, your turn.
Don't you look a thing on your head? Shouldn't you be worried about that stuff?
Damn, he went back on. All right.
I guess when it comes, he's just hooked.
Hooked on a feeling.
Buy it. Watch out for that bacon.
I saw it.
Careful, I'm afraid this pig might keep trying to.
I don't see.
Oh, someone's about to snap.
Oh, he is. He's done. He's done.
Escape. You can't save him.
Wait, it stopped.
Or what the heck was that?
Oh, what did he do? What?
I don't know, because it doesn't look like it's off.
No, it's not off, but... Oh, he's down again.
I guess, because if he got hit.
Yeah, he took a hit to save himself from being... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Bear Trap got him. Come on, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, Raven and Mark, is there a legendary monster?
Um...
And like a metaphor?
Yeah, I suppose. Like, if you want to say dragons have a weakness for gold. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I did all I could. Y'all can't say I didn't do my best. I stayed long enough to help out Dwight, and it didn't work out. So, yeah, y'all can't say I wasn't a team player.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we were up against here. Ooh, look at that! I like that. I like that. And I got firecrackers out of it. Okay, we were up against a. Oh, it's not going to tell us.
Not while the match is still going on, technically.
No, it's over.
It's
over. We all escaped. It's just not going to show us. That's bizarre.
How bizarre.
Okay, so they had. I knew that they had Franklin's Demise. They also had Barbecue and Chili. No surprise. Merciless Storm. Oh, I like that one. And Thanatophobia. Of course they had Thanatophobia. All right. Anyway.
They're scared of bats?
No, it's a fear of doctors.
Oh.
It's a nurse perk.
So, can you get rid of that by carrying an apple?
Yes. All right, let's go change up our thing, because I did the glyph thing. I got my glyphs, but hey, I never went on a hook that round. Hey, good survivor night.
Glad you're still hanging in there, Tobias.
Yeah, but yeah, if y'all do want to know about the mother killer I created, let me know. I'll share with y'all later.
Wait, who was the killer? The killer was the pig.
Yeah, that was the pig. That was definitely the pig.
Porkins the unholy.
The pig. I like how all the killers are the something. Like, the pig, the huntress,
the ghost face,
the nightmare.
They really should have just called it ghost face.
The shape. Just should have called him Ghostface.
Or the ghost.
The ghost. Well,
or the face.
Yay. Okay. Next one
The
is
tax collector. That's not a bad idea.
all right. Let's see. This one is
The guy.
vault a pallet or window while on a chase 6 times. Well, since I'm going back into Survivor one more time, let's do that. And we did well with her, but let's pick another one this time.
Sunboat says, actually, we got 2 people now saying, to poor Tobias, he says, the depression.
Let's go Kate Denson. I usually do pretty well with Kate.
Alright, but yeah, they want to know about it.
Okay, so I haven't made a bio for her yet. I have not made a bio. I need more time to put that together. It takes time to write a bio. But her powers and perk. Okay, her power, I call it Mother Knows Best. Okay, so here's what it is. I always like perks where passively it pressures the survivors, like what the Cenobite has or what the Nightmare has. Where basically something's building up over time and they have to interact with something in the environment to stop it, but in interacting with it, they potentially expose themselves. So, in her case, over time when the trial starts, they are afflicted with hunger. So basically, the survivors are slowly getting more and more hungry. When it fully fills up, when the hunger meter fully fills up, and I'd say maybe that takes about 120 to 180 seconds. Once it fully fills up, they are inflicted with the starve status effect. When they are starved, all of their actions have more consistent skill checks that they have to do, so they're constantly being pressured, and they have a stomach rumble sound effect that can be heard by the killer within 15 meters. So they would be exposed much more easily. Now, how do you stop the hunger status effect? Well, scattered throughout the trial are pies, cookies, sweets, like things that you'd expect a mother to bake for her children. By eating these, you take away the hunger status effect and it restarts from the beginning. But it gives an auditory warning to the mother, letting her know where you are so she can find you. Now, if you are inflicted with the starve status effect completely, like you are fully affected by the starve status effect, when you're put in the dying state, the mother can either pick you up and put you on a hook, as usual, or she can use her power, which is Mother's Embrace, where instead of hooking you, she marks you, like gives you a hug, kind of a very sweet motherly gesture. But what it does is it brainwashes the survivor, not physically, but in a manner of speaking. Now, when the survivor escapes, when they're within 15 to 16 meters of another survivor, killer instinct activates for any survivor within their radius, within that 15-meter radius. So literally, it's almost like they now want to help the mother find the others, So basically, by, like, let's say that he escapes, haha, I got away, I'm going to help you with this generator. Now Killer Instinct is letting Mother know where they are, so now she can find the other survivors thanks to this one turncoat. And he doesn't even know it. So it's one of those things where it forces the survivors to separate, because one of the things that always annoyed me as a killer player is survivors will oh my god, Mia, what did you do to yourself? Anyway, sorry. One of the things that always annoyed me as a survivor is that survivors will often just gank up on you. They'll just gang up, they'll gen rush, or they'll run around you in circles with flashlights. Well, what if you had a survivor that discouraged that? That basically said, nope, if you try to interact too much with your buddies while this is active, she will find you and break up whatever it is you're doing. I thought that would be a good way to pressure survivors. Now, her 3 perks. I had to think about this one because, perks have to be usable by any killer. They can't just associate with the power. So, her 3 perks are Hex Play Nice, which is basically a hex rooting itself in the power of fear of discipline. And what that is this. If you fully use an item that you're carrying, be it a med kit or a toolbox, when you fully use it up completely, you let out a scream. And you are afflicted for 20 seconds with the Oblivious status effect. Basically, it discourages the overuse of tools. And if you use a flashlight, I came up with this because I hate flashlights. Because this is something I never got. A flashlight, a dude can drop a pallet or wait for you to pick up a survivor and then aim their flashlight at you and just blind you and then run off. And they can do this throughout the trial, and it feels like the flashlight never runs out of juice. So my thought is, when they use the flashlight and they successfully blind a killer, they scream. So basically, it is a punishment for overusing your tools on a killer. Now, I'm not saying you can't use your tools, but there's a price to be paid, just like anything in a game. So while the hex is active, tools are discouraged, so you've got to learn to play nice. The next one is Stay Where I Can See You. You start off the challenge with an obsession. If this obsession gets off the hook by any means, their aura is revealed to you for 12 seconds. But to balance that out, this obsession gains a 20% speed boost to any action they take while within the killer's radius. So if they're healing or working on a gen or cleansing a totem or healing another survivor, as long as they're within the killer's terror radius, they can do it a little bit faster. And then the last one is Toy Box. This again has to deal with tools that the survivor uses. When a survivor is put on a hook, if they had a tool... Oh, shit! It's the hillbilly! Better keep running.
And also now would like to recommend Warmonk DVD edition.
That would be kind of cool. I'll get back to it in a second. I hate Hillbilly so much. And part of it's because everyone else I play against when they're Hillbilly are just amazing, and I'm trash as Hillbilly. But anyway, back to the point. Okay, so if there's an empty chest in the environment when the survivor is hooked, the item that they had will automatically go to that empty chest somewhere in the environment. If there are no empty chests, it doesn't activate. But the idea is, they can't just go back and say, oh, I picked this back up. Now they have to go to chests in the environment to find what they need, effectively making them toy boxes. Basically saying, go put your toys up. You know, that kind of thing. I'm going to go help our buddy. But anyway, that's what I've given her for perks and power. Lark, I haven't told you about her. What do you think of those abilities?
Yeah, I'm on that. Particularly like for using the flashlight.
Yeah, I like that too. Let's go.
Like, all I want is like a perk for what?
Sweetheart, I want to heal you. I got a clean shield. Dead! Yeah.
It's like when I try and use that chainsaw, it's like it's never accurate. But when they use it, laser guided
Damn. Well, this isn't gonna go like that last round. that hillbilly has my number, man.
That's dedicated.
Oh, you're gonna work on the totem? Well, then I'll just heal up.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? So y'all like my idea for the mother? I know that it may seem a little OP. I was trying very hard not to make her too OP, but let me know what y'all think in chat, because I'm very curious.
I think you may want to make a full dedicated video to that so like you can fully like lay out the thoughts.
I'll need to. When I think about her bio, I'm reminded a lot of that 80s horror movie, The Stepfather, or maybe even the book Stepford Wives. Have y'all ever read that? Like, I actually thought about giving her the name The Stepford, but now that wouldn't work as well. The mother makes a lot more sense. Although Aaron pointed out to me when I told him about it, he said, so it's basically the embodiment of Step on Me Harder, Mommy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, well, it was a nice concept when you did that.
It's like, why can't we have nice things, Raven? You gotta go getting dirty.
Oh, Brother Warcraft says she loves the idea, but he's interested in the bio.
I need to work on the bio. I haven't finished that. Writing a bio, ironically, how? Oh, he doesn't know where I am.
One of the things that people like to kill him for isn't just that he's down, it's that he can use that run to like just a map.
Yeah, he can cover the map incredibly.
This is a particularly small map as it is already. So this is like a very good map.
Yeah, this map favors him genuinely. Work on it. Lead him off. Lead him off. I've got more time now. Good. Someone come help me.
Oh, the next killer. The nice guy.
The nice guy. Bam.
Okay, so reactor.
Good. He's dedicated. Shit. What's going on? Help me out, Nia. You have horrible hair, and then again, you're Nia Carlson. You always.
Well, also the thing I don't get is like you are bright neon green hair. That's gonna stand out.
Yeah, sometimes I look at the outfits that they give characters, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate the diversity of the outfits you give these characters, but genuinely, they are horrible for hiding. In fact, in my Trapper video, when I'm playing as a Trapper and I'm doing my meme montage, I literally find a character because they have, like, blue hair and they stick out like a sore thumb, and I'm like... That's why I added the joke, next time someone tells you you blend in like a chameleon, just say to them, your mom. That would usually shut them up.
Yep.
Alright, working on another gem. Okay,
this is certainly quite interesting. Killer concept, maybe you could come up with an add-on and a bio later to balance it out more.
You know what? Just hit me. I don't know how you keep finding me, dude, but yeah, it's pointless. Goodbye. You were trash anyway.
That's the survival rule book of how we're supposed to respond.
Yeah, see, if a killer ever actually beats you, they're garbage. But if they don't beat you when you get away, they're still garbage.
Logic is not found in the entity's realm, only salt.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing I never understood. When you play a survivor, here's the thing. There are these survivors, literally, if you fail to catch them as a killer, they'll stand at the exit gate and teabag you like, ha ha ha, we beat you, you're so bad. And then they might even give you a message later saying, dude, you suck, uninstall. Okay. But then if the killer beats them and puts them on a hook, suddenly they send a message saying, oh, you're so trash. You camped, you tunneled, you did all these horrible things. Like, at what point can you, when does a survivor say, you know what, good game, you outsmarted me, you did good. Or they may say, hey man, you played a pretty decent game. I had one match, I can only name one, where a killer let me get away because I guess they were just being nice. But then they messaged me later saying, hey, you did a pretty decent job as a survivor, but might I recommend doing this or this or that? And actually helped me. And another time when I played as a killer, I beat all but 2 survivors, and one of the survivors messaged me saying, hey, me and my friend were talking about how well you did. You did a really good job. You didn't tunnel, you didn't camp, you got 2 of them. You almost had us a few times. You did really well. And I said, appreciate that. It's very rare that I get to hear about how good I played as a killer by other survivors. And he said, nah, dude, if you ever want to play Survivor, hook us up, man. We'd be happy to help you out. But these are some things you could try doing differently as a killer to do better. It was the only time I've ever had someone say, hey man, you did pretty good. Let me tell you how you could do better. And I've had that more often in For Honor than I have in Dead by Daylight. But usually in Dead by Daylight, it's, if you win, haha, you're trash, uninstall. No, if you lose, haha, uninstall, you're trash. If you win, you're garbage, you use cheap moves. I'm like, I'm sorry, I thought my goal was to kill. I'm the killer.
Yeah, I remember, because I got the game first, and I remember racking up some salt.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, you did.
Because the thing is, I remember, one of my first times where I was successful as a killer, and I just get a message, camper. I had no idea what the heck he was, because I was familiar with camper in the context of, a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm moving around. I don't know what you're talking about. But I didn't know, so I thought there was an in-joke there. So I responded with, a happy camper. And the guy was so bamboozled he didn't know what to say. It's like, I got nothing for that.
Well, here's the thing. The way I see it is like this. Play the game the way you want to play the game. If you want to play it totally toxic and try hard, go for it. It is your job to make your own fun, and I hope you have fun doing it. But just know no one else is happy with it. That's all I'll say to that. Get 20 emblems of silver quality or better. Well, then I can do that. Alright, so now we're going to go killer. It's time to go killer. We did our 2 survivors. I don't like playing survivor that much, so we're going to go killer now. It's time to pick our killer.
I feel like playing a survivor is sort of it's ironically not as brain-racking as, or not as mind-racking as playing killer. Because killer was sort of an expectation, well, I at least got to get, 1 of them. Whereas, if you die as a survivor, it's well, that's kind of what happened.
Okay, so I'll tell y'all real quick which ones I'm good at. I'm just going to hover over the ones and tell you how I'll get. The Trapper, I'm decent at. Wraith, pretty bad. Hillbilly, terrible. Nurse, I am garbage as Nurse. I am so terrible as Nurse. Huntress, hit or miss, literally. The Shape, I'm okay, depending on the person. The Hag, I'm okay. Doctor, I can do pretty good as Doctor. Cannibal, I don't play the Cannibal that much, honestly. The Nightmare, The Pig, I'm trash. The Clown, I don't know, I've had good moments, but most of the time they're really bad.
Toss up.
The Spirit, I can actually clean up as the Spirit. I piss off a lot of people when I play Spirit. The Legion, I'm terrible. The Plague, I do okay. I do okay.
Hannah says the Huntress.
Hannah says, Hannah wants me to play Huntress. Oh, God. Huntress is Hannah's favorite. Let me go back through these, and then I will do Huntress, but know that I'll be terrible. Ghostface. I'm not good at Ghostface. The Demogorgon. I hate the Demogorgon. I hate it so much. Oh, God. Jesus. I forgot you did that. Oh, I forgot you did that. Oh. Okay, moving on. The Oni. I'm actually pretty good as the Oni, I think. I think I'm pretty good as the Oni. Deathlinger, I can do okay. I can clean up. Executioner, stop that! Stop it! You play nice! The Blight, I'm bad at. The Twins, I've never touched the Twins. I hate the concept. The Trickster, I'm okay. The Nemesis, I've never touched Nemesis either. I'm not good at Nemesis. The Cenobite, for some reason, I'm a god at the Cenobite. I usually do really well as him. The Artist, I haven't played enough of her. And then the Onryo, I am learning her. I actually really enjoy the Onryo. But okay, I've been asked to play the Huntress, so let's go Huntress.
Yeah, well, we don't know that, but anyway.
Hannah asked me to play Huntress.
And Atomic Limit says, hey, Lark, would you say... Okay, fine. Sniping's a good job, mate.
What?
That's a quote from the sniper from Team Fortress 2. Sniping's a good job, mate.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
It's out of doors, challenging work. I can promise you won't go hungry. Because at the end of the day, if there's two people left on the planet, someone's gonna want the other one dead.
Blimey.
He's a New Zealander from Atlantis. Don't ask questions.
That's incredible.
Indeed.
The nice thing about playing as Killer is it doesn't take very long to get into a match because so few people want to play Killer. And the reason why is because the Killer always gets bullied. Alright, let me make sure that I have the right perks for this. Alright, let's see. Reveals the orb of survivors hit by hatchets for 5 seconds. That's pretty cool. Grants undetectable for 30 seconds after reloading.
Raider X Huntress.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Either that or it's the name of an anime.
Decrease time required to reload hatchets at a locker. I may like that. Increases throwing hatchet speed by 20%. No need for that. I'm very horrible at throwing my hatchets anyway. So let's go with that. And I think we're ready. Let's roll.
Let's roll that roll.
And if y'all like the Mabushka thing with the kitty mask, yeah.
Kitty tag.
My little Mabushka has a cold.
The Babushka hungers.
My Babushka hungers for blood.
Angry murderous mutant alligator killer, basically just Killer Croc. Win.
I know, right? Okay, so this is true. I have a friend who I work with. He's one of the bartenders. He quotes this YouTube video where this cat saying, "Hold on, Long Johnson." He quotes that all the time. And so it's kind of become a joke where we just sing that at each other during the shift, right? But then it hit me. The Huntress sings a lullaby whenever she gets close to her kill, right? What if you had a killer in Dead by Daylight who, you don't even see him coming, but you just hear through the darkness, "Hold on, Long Johnson. Hold on tight." And then like, oh shit! And you're running from this killer, just chasing after you. "Hold on, Long Johnson." And then right as they hook you and you're being killed, "Oh la la lay. La 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 lay." And then as you're being sacrificed, you're going up into the entity's realm. Meow. Just think that'd be hilarious. Terrifying, but hilarious.
Either that, or you get another sort of hillbilly killer going where you hear.
Yeah, get the banjos playing from Deliverance. All right, so let's hunt for some survivors.
As like they sneak up on you, how y'all doing?
You know what? I've been playing Dead by Daylight for a long time. I've never found the sprint button on Huntress. I've just never been able to find it. She always strolls along. I'm joking. Why you little shit?
Oh, look at your left. Really, we're doing this loop already?
It didn't take long for us to do the loop.
Oh, one went in there. I think one went in there.
Come here, you.
Win!
And you're going to the basement. Yeah.
Well,
Right here, people. Right here.
That is just inconvenient.
It's not a good day for you. How'd they finish a gen so fast?
They're just, they just know what they're doing. Nyan Cat Meme Killer.
Alright.
Lolcats for the win.
Lolcats for the win.
Kitty face.
I'm sure one's going to say it.
Or maybe not.
Maybe I'm crazy. Where are you people?
Howling at the moon, eh?
And I thought I was
the crazy.
Oh, they saved her. They saved her.
Seriously underrated Joker there.
That was a good Joker. I don't get why people don't like him. Is it because of the hair?
I think it's the hair.
Probably.
Oh, there they go. Aww. Oh, they're going to go heal. Oh, they're coming around. They'll be coming around.
Yeah! I got her! Point blank range, but I got her! Oh, you had Dead Hard. She had Dead Hard. Good use of Dead Hard.
No, it's Die Hard. Don't you know your movies?
But you can't use it again that quickly, so gotcha.
Sorry. Hey,
I have played against some huntresses with God tier aim. Yeah.
Really, there are some people that I think are really good at the game. Raven Lark, what does the word Crocomom make you think?
Oh my god, I was just getting a hatchet and you were here? What? I was just grabbing a hatchet!
The officer's like, it's not what you think, it's I swear.
I guess you're coming out of the closet now. Oh!
It's funny because the implication is that you're a hatchet. That is what the implication is, right?
Yeah.
I'm very good. Anyway, when I hear the term Crocomom, I think back to like the start of Arkham Asylum. Croco Boys!
Croco Boys! I heard something over here.
Which, we're talking about the Joker from, before, when we were talking about Howling at the Moon, eh? We're talking about the Joker from the Batman. It was like in 2005, it was an animated show. It was weird because Batman had kind of an interesting nose.
Got him! What a hit! That was a good throw, man. Oh, up on the hill. Let's put her up on the hill.
Good thing, too, because we wouldn't want to leave her hanging.
Ah!
Get it? Because... Okay, I'll stop.
Up here.
Give you a good view. That's good real estate right there.
I need to get some more hatchets. I've only got 2.
Hey, Raven, will you make another killer, or will you make a survivor?
Oh, I'll make more. I've just got to think about it. You know, sometimes it's just got to come to me.
I would a stoner that...
Because the difference is, with For Honor, I have pre-made characters. Like, you have characters that don't have any real background or personality, so you can kind of do what you want with them.
It's kind of like a baseline.
I don't see anyone going for her.
So unloved. Shame.
Well, I need some more hatchets.
I was hoping that there would be another guy in there. I was like, honestly, I'm not trying to do this to you, but you just keep hiding in the shed.
You make it easy for me. Oh!
There we go. Oh, there they go. They're jumping over the side. You have so much to live for, which is why we're coming to kill... Wait, this seems reversed.
Is that her? That's her. There she is. There she goes.
Don't run. We just want to be your friend and kill you.
Gotcha!
Like that.
Yeah!
I don't actually mind Monkey Joker from the Batman. It was hard act to follow from Mark Hamill, but I tolerate it. Voiced by Tartarus from Halo. Yeah.
Well, I just thought that he was great. He had some great lines, like that moment where he attacks that psychiatrist or whatever, and he goes, "No, I'm trying to help you. You're a sick man. Flattery won't save you." I'm like, that's such a good line. And then when he runs into Doctor Strange while he's escaped, he goes, "Doc, I've been meaning to talk to you about the cafeteria food. Too many nuts." I'm like, I get it. Hi.
What were you expecting?
What do you think would happen?
You're not Nia. You can't pull that off.
I can get him. I'll bet I can get him. Oh, he died just in time.
But he activated.
Wait. I got him.
Hey, quit
Wait for it. Oh, the rock!
It's weird because like sometimes you can throw over the rocks, other times you can't. It's weird.
Yeah! Got him! Got him!
Oh, they said your Yakuza queen is the new survivor.
My Yakuza. Oh, yes, Luigi type. No, God, the way her personality, she'd be a killer. Oh man. Oh, I mean, she could work as a survivor.
Actually, I think she'd work better as a survivor because the thing is, she wouldn't be the one getting her answers. She'd be like directing.
Yeah, probably. She'd be a leader for sure. Man, I'm doing way better right now than I usually do as Huntress. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they got her off. I need to get more hatchets before I go after her.
What's going on? Door number 3. A hatchet.
Let's go. Let's go on. This is a good map for Huntress because there's so much open field and you can see where they're going. So
yeah, it's a nerf for Nia. Claudette.
Oh, I know where one is.
Or so the Germans would have you believe.
Hello.
Don't know what.
What did you think was gonna happen, sweetheart? Yeah,
Nice.
what did you think was gonna happen, honey?
Talk to Huntress. Let's talk about where it all went wrong.
I don't know what your plan was. What was your plan?
She was going to invest in an internet startup company.
Well, there's the problem. You wanted to deactivate my time.
Not only did they want to, they did. Hey, just hang still. I want to show you something.
Okay. Ah, my Raven friend told me where you were.
Give that man a raise. So, Raven, you don't know what Croco Mom is?
No, I don't know what Croco. I know what Octodad is.
At this point, I'm scared to ask.
I know what Octodad. Fine, keep looping. There's no generator there for you to do, so I don't know why you're doing that. I'm gonna go look for someone else to throw a hatchet at. Well, what do we have here? Is that honey?
Sweet.
Come here. You
Leon.
didn't learn. You didn't learn.
Just because you have your own game franchise doesn't mean you get to be this stupid.
You didn't learn. And now we're gonna put you on the hook.
Oh, someone's
Yeah. That's what happens. Aha! Another one. Y'all make this so easy. Come back, honey. Oh, dang it.
A quick question, people who play this game. How many times can a person be hooked to a giant meat hook? 3 times.
You get hooked once. I hit her. You hook them once, and then after a certain period of time, spider legs will appear and try to snare them. Hello, sweetheart.
She was like, I was like, I jumped down to escape, and then she was like, oh, I'm right here.
Oh, that would have been so good if I got her.
Trick shot.
Damn it, I'm all out of hatchets.
Call. Who's the guy that wrote the hatchet?
I forget his name.
I was gonna say call him, but
She's just trying to loot. I'm not falling for it. I'm gonna get some more hatchets.
oh, Croco Mom is the theory that Crocodile is actually Luffy's mom, gender bent by Ivankov. I didn't need to read that.
I do think that Crocodile used to be a woman, but I do not think that she was Luffy's mom. My theory about Luffy's mom is that Luffy's mom was the former Empress of Amazon Lily before Boa Hancock.
Because Dragon do be getting
that is my theory. Because Gloriosa was the Empress 2 generations prior to Boa, and Gloriosa said that the previous Empress fell to love sickness. And once Dragon said that he was going to focus on fighting the world government, that meant that he couldn't stay with the Empress of Amazon Lily, so she fell to love sickness. That would be my theory. That's my theory about it. That would also explain why Bartholomew Kuma sent Luffy to Amazon Lily, because is that really what you're trying to do, dude? Okay. If that's what you want to do.
I mean, you're not working on any gens, you're not helping progress anything. But...
Is that really your game plan? Let's just break these things. Well, you can only loop, and that will wear you out after a while. Alright.
Wouldn't it be funny if we were
you
with
are.
the world over? Pick that thing. Oh, hello!
Good dodge. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. Find a close hook. There's one over there. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You talk. 300 languages in the world, and you decide to talk shit. You're going on a hook, and you deserve it. One more to go.
I would have loved it so much.
That would have been almost too perfect. Let's break this. If I know, it's probably already found. But we'll look for all the same.
Well, if you can find the hatch first.
Usually the hatch is near one of the exit gates I've found, so let's try looking at the gates.
You gotta listen for that.
Don't make this. Stop it!
What are these survivors doing?
They're trying to get away from
The better question is, what to do?
I don't hear it yet.
I do.
Wait, I hear it! Where?
To your right, to your right. Oh, no, I thought I saw it. Turn back around.
There!
It does.
Now, let's go check those exit gates.
We just gotta patrol in between the two.
And I'm a I know where she is. Go to that one. I know where she is.
Alright, about face, go to the other one.
Wait, I could move faster!
Put that tree there. She, unless she has a key, she can't get through the hatch.
Yeah, she can't go through the hatch after I've closed it unless she has a key, so... Where are you? Is she just hoping that I won't find her? Your time limit's almost halfway up.
It is halfway up.
Okay, like, where are you?
Yep, just keep patrolling. Eventually, if she doesn't make a go for it, she's dead.
There she is!
You won't make it from there.
Well,
That's what's important.
Here she goes. Here she goes. Hello.
So you want to do that loop now?
You want to loot me now? Is that what you want?
Oh, sweet.
You want to loot me now?
Will a pallet make you feel better?
Well, hitting me with a pallet to cure the loneliness inside. Probably not, but...
Oh, she did lose it.
Well, she still can't escape.
Unless she unless she's like on it now.
It's over. I win. Ah, music to my ears. All right, Hannah, did you enjoy that? Hannah, are you in chat? Laura, check and see if Hannah's in chat.
I haven't seen her in a while, but she was there for a good bit of the match at least. Just joined the stream. How the DVD didn't treat you better than me, I hope. Well,
I just got a ruthless killer. That wasn't bad. That was a good match as Huntress. I was surprised. But let's see what I was up against. If they were low-tier survivors, I would explain it. Oh, yeah, it won't show us right now.
Hannah's still here.
What did you think, Hannah? Did you enjoy seeing your baby? Did you enjoy me playing your baby?
Okay, let's see. Raven Lark, what do you think of this? The Crocodilian Power Swamp Waters. This ability leaves a trail wherever the killer walks, which slows survivors and causes them to make loud, muddy footsteps. Interesting.
That might be interesting, but I feel like the killer should actively make those. Like, they should have a power that allows them to make that muddy trek. Because if they did it passively, that would almost be too strong. Mm-hmm. Especially if it slows down the survivor. Because then all they'd have to do is just leave a trail behind them and then start a chase and force them into that pathway. And then it would slow them down. So, I don't know. I feel like if they did it intentionally, kind of like what the Executioner does, it would make more sense. Hmm. Get something to drink in me. Alright. Let's go a different color.
A bit of a darker question, but I'm wondering, do you ever feel like you need to prove your depression? And do you ever think people will doubt you?
That's a good question. Let me pick my killer and then I'll answer it. You think I should go Onryo?
You can go Onryo, or you might want to go Pinhead, whichever.
Let's go...
Onryo did spooky earlier, so...
Let's go Cenobite. But I still want to do Onryo before the stream is over. Okay. So, to answer your question, have I ever felt the need to prove my depression? Honestly, it's usually the opposite. I usually don't want to make my depression known. I try very hard not to draw attention to it. I only started talking about it with other people besides my brother recently. The thing is, it's not something I want to talk about because I'm worried people will think less of me if I say it. Because for a long time, I didn't think much of depression. I used to think depression was just like, oh, you're sad. But now that I have it, I realize it's so much worse than that. And so I feel like if I tell people I'm depressed, they'll think less of me and think I'm weaker for it. So that's part of the reason why I haven't talked about it. Do I think that people wouldn't believe me if I told them? I think it's less about the fact that I don't think that they wouldn't believe me. It's more the fact that they'd think, wow, you're kind of weak, aren't you? You know, that kind of thing. And I don't want them to think I'm weak. I want people to have faith in me. I want people to think that they can depend on me. And that's what it comes down to. I want people to say, hey, that Raven guy, he's a dependable person. He's a good person. He's an upbeat person. If I walk around all the time and say, hey, man, you know, just I have depression. Oh, man, you're a weak heart. Like, we know someone. There's a person in our social circle that we know who always complains about every little thing. They complain about their foot hurting. They complain about their shoulder hurting. They complain about their back hurting. They complain about everything. Like, there's always something wrong with her, you know? Like, even, like, if she could tell you something's wrong with her during, she comes to our Bible study sometimes. She could tell you something's wrong with her, and then someone else says, by the way, this is something I'd like you to pray for me for, and then she has to one-up it by saying, oh, yeah, and this is also a problem that I've been having. And that person, we don't have any sympathy for her. I don't feel bad for her at all. It's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. I'll feel bad for you at first, but after nothing seems to go right with you, I have to wonder, how do you walk? Like, because everything seems to be wrong with this person. So I don't want to be her. I don't want to be that kind of person who goes, oh, you know, I'm depressed all the time, and I'm so sad. I have suicidal thoughts. I don't want to do that. I don't want to broadcast that. That's why whenever people say, I could kill myself right now, I usually don't believe them. I know that sounds mean, but quite often it's the one who says nothing that I worry more about. It's the one who I say, hey, man, are you okay? And they go, yeah, I'm fine. But I know they're not. That's the person I'm worried more about because I want them to come out and talk to me. And I know that that's a little hypocritical based on what I just said, but when I started having suicidal thoughts, I was scared to tell anyone because I was like, I don't want people to see me as a victim. I don't want people to see me as weak. Only when there was one night though, I did call up Lark from work and I told him. I just straight up told him because I got scared because I had some suicidal thoughts at work, and I said, Lark, I'm going to be real honest. This is what's been going on, and it's been going on for a few weeks now, and help me. And Lark got help. He went to our youth leader. He went to the pastor. He talked to Dad. We reached out. He helped me, and I needed it. So do I think that people will not believe me? That was never my concern. It was always, will people think less of me when they know? And I've learned now that that's not what's important. All right, we're off to our first chase after that morbid discussion. Hello, Kate. You know, you... Good try.
All right.
Oh, where'd she go? There she is. Ah, I forgot that I didn't press a certain button back. Ah, good show. That was good. Try this here. Ah, just missed.
Tobias says both. I feel sorry for you, and I also think you're lucky to a degree.
I am lucky. I do have a good collective community of friends, family members who are there for me, and I know not everyone is that lucky. I have always known that I have been blessed with what I have. I never look at other people and go, hey man, just live the way I do, because I know that a lot of people don't have what I do. And I have to recognize that. I do. I have to acknowledge, you know, I have been blessed beyond a lot of people, and so I should appreciate that. So that's... Maybe the Dead by Daylight. Getting this deep. Oh, you were in here? Hi, buddy! Ah, the chain hunt has begun! The chain hunt has begun! The chain hunt is where, after a certain amount of time has passed, the survivors get attacked by chains incessantly. And it slows them down. Wait. Someone's activated the
You
box.
summoned me. I came.
Well, I got you. Good job. Ah, just a... That's such a good power, but it's so hard to control once you get started. What did Hannah say?
Thing in chat. I can context, and Hannah says, oh, you can't.
You can't.
Reference to Code Net. If you know what it is, awesome.
Man, these survivors are pretty good. They're running me around.
Yep. Pinhead is here to do Slanesh's work. Honestly, though.
Yeah, literally. He could be a Slanesh. Is that your plan? Yeah, that's one thing that I find funny. When all they want to do is just try to hit you with pallets, eventually I'm like, you will run out of pallets eventually, and you're...
Ravenlord, what would happen if the Straw Hats ended up in the 40k universe?
They'd be dead. As strong as I think they are, they're not God. And that's one down. Didn't I hook him already? Oh, this will be a blast of the past.
I don't think he hooked down.
Oh, please. No tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
Ah, I see.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? This is the part where you drop down.
Yep.
What did you think was going to happen from that?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the box! I got the box from you! You were carrying the box. Why did you just give me the box?
What's in the box?
That means that started the chain hunt automatically. Oh, you poor sap. You poor sap.
Tobias, I think it's just like, it's good to actually have some time to vent.
Got him.
And
So,
like,
what about venting?
I was just saying it's good to be able to talk about this stuff with people. Yeah, and completely agree.
I can agree with that. What's wrong, honey? Aw, shit. The chain hunt continues. Come on, sweetie. Oh, honey, what happened? Come on. I want to find you a knife. Right over here. Wonderful accommodation. Wonderful, wonderful. Right here, honey. Let's break this. Let's break this too. I love the chains. I just love how badass it is. Wait. Hello. Oh, you're the one working it?
Know that.
Got him!
I want my little tap in the chest. What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Yep. Oh, and this is a lot of people are also saying, like, I completely agree with your Halo name.
Oh, good. What the?
Oh, please. No tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
Oh, I saw someone over there. Alright, where are you? Break this. I just kind of took a shot in the dark. I just kind of hoped you were there. Glad I was right.
Got no strings to hold you down. That AoE though.
Put you on that hook you were hiding behind.
Hiding behind. Oh, this is the first time you hooked her.
I think so.
Has that one not been damaged?
No, I haven't even touched this one.
Oh, this must be that one.
Let's go.
Oh, you cheated.
You again!
You weren't gonna help your buddy?
Gotcha!
Ooh, that is rough.
Oh!
That is just not rough on you.
Come on, sweetie, where are you going?
Hey, Ray.
It's my birthday!
Not really. Hey, Raven.
Oh, good move! That was smart. That was very smart.
Hey, Raven, what's your opinion on the rework of Pac-Man?
I have not seen. Ah, I just missed.
It's like, ooh.
That's the one downside of that move. If it misses, it blows.
Up there. I just got here. We're channeling Slanesh, that's what's happening. Party.
Next. I see you! I see you.
There's another killer Sauron.
Let's get Sauron in here. What is Sauron the Unity?
No, that'd be like, what's his name? Morgoth?
Where'd they go? Oh, that's a vulture. I was like, is this a survivor?
It's a bird!
It's a bird! Where are you? Where are you? Are they going to take her off?
Probably.
I don't see him. Check over here. Oh, I heard something.
Look at that.
The box. Found you! Their auras are revealed. And you were too late. Too late.
Near Leptotep is the entity?
You're left.
Yeah, it's a Lovecraftian entity. Because of course.
Like I said, I am somehow really good as the Cenobite. Oh, shit, I don't have a hook. There's one. Come on, baby.
Do we use that one?
Ah! He got away. Damn it.
Is that one even available though?
It was. I haven't killed anyone on that one. Good job, man. But, what the? Wait, what? Did she really pull that?
That was a ballsy move!
That was a ballsy move right there. I won't lie.
Oh, hi.
Were you trying to do the same thing? Were you trying to do that move again?
Odd death wish you have.
Good try juking me. I've got the AoE attack.
writing a story for adolescent teenage boys is more sophisticated than the hell Paramount is writing. Sad but true.
Agreed.
Also, yes, evil laugh is scarier than anything in the game. They like to laugh.
No, they are a waste of good suffering.
Save it.
Open the box. Stepped into
Hey,
my domain.
Leon!
What the?
Is that a firecracker?
He must have dropped a firecracker. What the? I'm stuck. What? What? What the? What happened?
What was that?
That was bizarre. Hey, buddy.
Well, anyway, it's kind of predictable what you're going to do.
When you opened the box, you stepped into my domain.
And when you flashbang me, I took it kind of personally.
You wish to become like me. You should be careful what you do.
Open the box. Open the box. I am no longer asking.
My goodness, guys, this is kind of scary. Oh, what a match! What a
Wait,
match!
was you ever do a troll costume?
I don't know what a
Is that
troll
like a
costume
creepy
is.
pasta, but you're just trolling?
Merciless killer. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I'm somehow really good at the Cenobite, even though I have no right to be.
That's kind of how I am with Freddy or Doc.
I have no right to be this good as him. And I wish I could see what I was. Hey, my boy plays Spirit Neck. Oh, it's the guy who trolled me before. Okay, cool. I guess he's on the stream. All right. Not sure if I'll do Spirit next. Not sure about that.
You did say you wanted to get Onryo.
I want to get Onryo before I go to bed tonight. Considering the time, I got time for maybe 2 more matches, maybe 2.
To the Shadow Realm with you.
To the Shadow Realm.
Leon flashbangs Raven, and I took it personally.
I didn't tell you personally. I was just kind of. I was like, what the heck was that? I had no idea what it was. I was like.
There's fine. A troll pasta is a creepy pasta, but either hilariously bad or deliberately meant to be humorous.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. I didn't know that. That's new to me.
I've never heard of them up until now either. I've heard some creepy pastas before.
Okay, so I want to do Onryo, but I'll probably save her for last. I could do Spirit since I was just asked. Is there anyone else? Let's see if I have any daily. I need to do the Executioner and Bear Traps. So, Trapper or Executioner. Think I should do one of them, or should I just do the Spirit?
There was a request.
Alright, we'll do Spirit. Alright, let's see.
Jason Voorhees in chat. Oh, hello, fellow PlayStation gamer.
I forgot I gave her this look.
Oh, the last Skylander says, Raven, you're so good with Pinhead is because the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unmatched.
Okay, so let's give her a thing to go. What's this? Instantly recharge Yamato to hunting after breaking a pallet or wall. What? That's brilliant. I love it. And what about this? What's this? When Yamato haunting ends, the spirit's constant explodes, and any vault locations within 4 meters are blocked for 5 seconds. Did they buff her or something? I don't remember that ability. I don't remember that. That's cool.
I would recommend a troll pasta to read. It would probably start with
Okay. Let's give her... You want me to run the Mori too?
Those
All
are
right.
so situational,
It is situational.
because I hate running them and then not being able to use them. It's
Well,
always
before I choose, let me make sure that I have the right customizations. Right now I'm running Marine Maiden. I don't know. I'm debating whether I do that or I do Awakened Origin. Or I could do Senior Student and go full waifu mode.
too much waifu will ruin your life.
What do y'all think? Should I go waifu or should I go Marine Maiden? What do you think?
Keep in mind, there's a delay there, so give it a time.
Yeah, I'll give him a minute. What do y'all think? Should I go Marine Maiden, which makes me look like a water nymph ready to kill, or the waifu? Like the cute little...
2 waifu, 3 waifu, 1 samurai lady. Goofy115 says, Yo Raven, I just want to let you know that I love your content to keep up the good work. Another Marine Maiden, so we got two on two. Okay, 3 waifu, but no, 3 on 3.
3 on 3. Next one counts it. Next one determines it. Next one determines it.
Okay, Marine Maiden.
Marine Maiden it is. All right, it's been decided. It's been decided. Marine Maiden it is. All right, but I'm still going to change out the sword because I actually like the ancestor. All right, everything's set. Let's get it. And keep in mind, I haven't played Spirit in a long time, so I probably won't be that good. But I used to really kick ass with her. I used to do very, very well. So let's see if I can remember those old skills. But I'll do my best. Spirit's actually a lot of fun. I know a lot of people say that she's hard. I don't think she's that hard. It's about planning out how you want to use your ability. Her ability is actually really strong. It's all about planning it out. And let's see if I can remember how to do that. All right. Make sure that I've got the perks I need. And I've got the Mori. So I've been asked to run a Mori. So that's what I'm doing. But after this, I will probably do Onryoda. Yeah. Actually, it's funny. I did not expect them to add the Ringu girl, Sadako, the Onryo, because that's what the Spirit is. She's an Onryo.
Well, we kind of got Bubba, and we also got the Hillbilly, so...
Yeah, they are... I honestly, if you had to ask me which one I prefer, I wish they'd just gone with Leatherface and left Hillbilly out. I don't like Hillbilly.
Honestly, I think Hillbilly was like one of the... they started off with the Hillbilly.
Well, think about it, because the first 3 killers were based on the most popular slashers, you know? The Trapper was based on Michael Myers. No, not Michael Myers. Jason Voorhees. The Wraith was based on Michael Myers. And, and Hillbilly was based on Leatherface. I don't know who the nurse was supposed to be based off of, but...
A woman in white?
Just maybe your typical phantom or ghost kind of thing? Mm-hmm. Who was the first, like... Was it Michael Myers? Was he the first one that actually had a property that they added? Okay.
He was the first one.
But I didn't know if it was him or the pig.
No, it was him.
Okay. Because the pig is from the Saw franchise.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you had Bubba. You had the Leatherface. You had Ghostface, obviously.
Hey Raven, which killer lore is your favorite?
Ooh,
I think you'd probably have to go from like the original, like the OC characters, not the like. Bard.
Yeah, definitely. If I had to pick my favorite OC character, like my favorite like original character,
as far as like lore is
that's hard. That is very hard. I like the Spirit. The Spirit has good lore, but so does the Oni. The Oni has really good lore.
I'm probably gonna if you're me, I'd probably go the Plague.
Yes, I actually really do like the Plague. I like the Plague. I've forgotten her. Everyone seems to forget the Plague. Pelage. You're right, Pelage. Okay, guys, please know, I've had 2 good matches so far as killers. That probably means this one's... Oh, no! No, not this map. I hate this map. Oh, worst map. Oh, I hate it. Okay, fine. We'll try.
Maybe just be thankful you're not the Oni here.
Oh, God, this is the worst map. I hate this map. Hi.
He knows that.
What the? How did I miss that? Okay. Try. Oh, I had him too! Oh! Is that really your plan, dude? Try. Is that just your plan? He's just gonna power with it. He stopped me out so that he could power with me. That was the thing.
Yes,
Kinda.
Maxwell Ford says, hi, I started watching your vids recently. I like how in-depth you go into your characters and lore.
Come here. Come here. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What's a shed in the urinal?
Let's put it in the basement.
Oh, it's right over there.
If I can make it. Alright, got one. Would it be interesting if you had a killer who could knock down pallets themselves?
That would be interesting.
Oh, that was your plan? Okay, I see a major flaw in your plan there. Yeah, that was your flaw, dude. That was your flaw. Yeah, that was your flaw, dude. Just saying.
Yeah. I remember one time I played Doc, and like I had all four. No.
Is this really what we're about to do?
Oh, can you Warrior?
Yep, I can Warrior. I have this
Warrior.
iridescent. Let's deal with her. Get her out of the game.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Way to be a jerk to your teammate.
Okay. Okay. Wow. See, whenever people tell me that For Honor is abnormally toxic, this is way worse.
Revolutionary. It's too avant-garde. You think Frankenstein's monster would be good in DVD?
I don't know what perks you'd give him though.
I mean, if you based him off of the book, yes, not the movie.
Why were you emote spamming? Buddy, what is your deal? What is with these players?
Can you Mori him next?
After he gets off the hook. And he's not the one who was butt dancing earlier.
Yeah,
That was the David. David was butt dancing earlier.
There he is.
Yeah, he dropped down to the lower levels. I don't understand this team. I seriously don't get what's going on here. Like...
I think they changed that rule, actually.
No, I think they changed it. If they come off on the second hook thing. I think they changed that.
Because I used to do that on Doc all the time, and they kind of had to nerf it.
Oh, I thought you might have been in there. Okay. Really? Really? This is your home? Okay. That's what gives you pleasure. I'm glad that you have fun with that.
Poor Leon, though. If he gets caught, he's done for.
Yep. Because y'all have been toxic to me. I see no reason to be nice to you. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Oh, look, Leon.
Oh, I just missed him. I heard him, but I couldn't get him. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Ah, good at shooting. I'll give him that. Dude, what? He healed?
Oh, he has one of those perks.
Okay.
Did you do Yamaoka next? It depends. Like, I need like a specific thing to make that work.
Like the Yamaoka haunting ground?
Yeah, I think so.
Because this is Rin Yamaoka. That's her name.
I think they want the location.
Oh, you want the Yamaoka? I don't think you can just pick that.
You have to burn incense to like increase the chance of you, and then it's not a guarantee. But Yamaoka's estate's okay as far as maps goes.
Yeah.
This one's just awful because it's incredibly big.
I hate this map. I've always hated this map. What the?
What's funny is like Survivor mains I've talked to, they don't like indoor maps either.
Yeah, indoor maps are terrible. Oh, I know why they were screaming. It's when they get out of lockers.
Now, too.
Yeah, you earned this.
That's so brutal, we have to censor it.
Yeah, before anyone says, you're trash for Morian. Yeah, well, do that for you.
This is also one of the worst maps in the game. It makes a killer do things they're not proud of.
Well, I mean, I literally could have just hooked him and he would have been dead anyway, but, you know.
Yeah, this is a meat packing plant. It's came with the pig.
Yeah, this is the pigs map, and...
How did you see him?
Are you...
Is there two of
They're
them?
both here?
What was that?
This is just what they want to do with their lives. Okay.
Yeah, I think Survivor's like, I don't want to do the objective, I just want to irritate the killer. It's like, why?
I literally played one match where I won, not because I was good, but because the survivors didn't do a single gen. They didn't do a single gen, and they just annoyed me. Shoot. See, they're good. They weren't toxic little shit. Come on. There's a hook right over there. That's all you need. I was actually hoping to have fun this match. And even though I'm probably going to win, I'm not having fun. Like, this is why I don't like toxic players. This isn't the way the game should go. I shouldn't be having this much trouble to have fun. It's like, yeah, go ahead, guys. Be bitches.
There he is. He's just waiting down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck you were doing.
Oh, he was trying to bait me into going to the pallet. Buddy, come with me. You and I are going to have a conversation. You are going to...
What you doing?
Almost there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you get for pallet looping and butt dancing. Because really, butt dancing in front of a killer is one thing, but butt dancing over the head of your ally while you're getting killed, that's just scumbag.
Yeah, that was scumbag level bullcrap. Like, damn.
I would not be surprised if we get some hate messages for this one.
Well, we don't even know if they're PlayStation 4 players, because if they're PC players or something like that, they can't mess with you.
Yep.
Like, that wasn't even fun. I may have won that, but I didn't feel I deserved it. I did not deserve that one. They were genuinely good players. If they just played the objective, they would have done fine, but they didn't.
Should fail, we'll get them next time.
Good man, what I like to see, love you. Thank you. Get it. I mean, I feel bad for this one, Adorkable. She was just mistreated.
Yeah, but the two you just sacrificed, they're PS4 players, we might get some hate from them.
Oh, I doubt they are. I think they're scum. But yeah, I don't even know what to say, guys. That was terrible. The sad thing is, here's the scary thing, guys. I think I would have lost that match. I think I genuinely would have lost if they were trying to beat me. I think I would have lost if they just played the objective and did their jobs as survivors. I think they would have beat me because I hate that map. I'm terrible on that map, and they were clearly good players. They were clearly good jukers, knew how to outrun me and outpace me. They were good. They were clearly better than me. But they didn't play the objective. They wanted to be toxic. They wanted to be trolling. One of them wanted to butt dance in front of me and just pallet loop me the whole game. So I'm like, you know, the reason you lost is because you decided to be asses. If you decided to play the game and try your best, you would have beaten me, no problem, and then you could have butt danced me at the escape gate, and I would have looked like a fool. But no, now you guys look like the fools because you lost to me pretty soundly. Man, what a waste of a match. But anyway, because that one was so quick, should we do one more before we do Unreal?
It is 10:37 time perspective.
What do you think?
It kind of goes because why don't you do Onryo? And because that might take longer than.
Yeah.
And if it takes long, that'll be the last one. If not, we may throw in another one.
Yeah, Onryo is definitely. I'm not good at Onryo. Let's be clear. I'm still learning her. So before anyone says, "Wow, Raven, you suck," keep in mind I'm learning this poor girl. I love her. Look, she's almost adorable. She looks like a little kid, like with her hair covering her face. Like, I love those little manga or comics where they show her like in a cuter way. It's really funny. Like, I like those. I like those comics where they make her like adorable. So, adorable.
Adorable.
Should I give her Mori too? We've got 4.
It's just I'm not as impressed with her Mori as.
Yeah, her Mori's pretty weak here. I'm not gonna lie. Her Mori's pretty weak.
Like, if we were gonna use it, we really should use it with Cinnabite.
Yes, the Cinnabite's Mori's the best. Let's use this one. Grant ability for one survivor who has reached the second phase. So we'll do that one. We'll do that. My back hurts a little bit. Probably from sitting so weird earlier. What's chat saying right now?
So she got dirty when she was added in. Definitely one of the harder killers to play well.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But I want to get good at her because I like her design. I like her power. It's a pretty cool power. Reminds me a lot of Freddy Krueger. But it's just good.
Hey, don't knock my dream palettes.
I don't like Freddy Krueger because I don't get his power. Like
that's why I always do the thing that like makes it instead of dream snares, it's dream pallets because there's nothing sweeter than watching them think they're about to drop a pallet on your head only to see it explode.
Yes.
And they're just like, it was at that moment where I knew he fucked up.
Well, the thing is, his power is so damn complicated. I like killers whose powers aren't that complicated but are very unique. Like hers, she crawls out of TV screens. I love that. I'll tell you my favorite thing to do with her when playing as the Onryo. I start a chase with a survivor and I figure out where they're probably going to show up. So I zoom to the TV ahead of them and then I just appear in front of them like, oh crap! I just go, hi. Also, I love the way she appears because she appears on all fours, like on the ground, and it almost looks like a little girl that fell over, like, hi, I'm here to kill you. Like, Mom, I gotta hurry before Mom comes to pick me up. Like, aw, like, come here. I don't know. I know that she's scary. I know that she's supposed to be a nightmare. You know, I get it. I've seen the Ringu movie, like the original Japanese movie. I've seen it, okay? She's scary in the movie, okay? I get it. She's supposed to be scary, and I respect that, but come on, she's adorable.
Well, Raven, for next DVD stream, could you play Ghostface?
Oh, if you want to see me do terrible, sure. I'm horrible with Ghostface.
I'm even worse with, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I cannot do the stealth killer because the thing is, I can never see the stealth killers coming. But when I'm doing the stealth killer, they can always see me coming.
I am so bad at playing stealth. I am so bad at stealth with Ghostface.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm terrible with Ghostface.
My personal favorite to play as power and everything is Doc.
Doc is fun.
Because the best
I almost think he's too powerful.
Well, the thing about Doc is what I love is it helps me because I am as blind as a bat when playing that game, and so I lose survivors all the time, even when I really shouldn't. So it's nice to have that sort of little pulse that like will find them.
Yes. All right, here she is. Oh, look at her. She fell in the hay. Right now, she's in the demanifested phase, so people can't hear my terror radius or see me coming until I get close enough, and even then, I'm kind of flickering in and out.
Oh, there's one. She attached with Connie. It's beautiful.
Don't make me do this, honey. What? Why?
I think they just ran took the wrong direction.
Why did you run Jake with the pedo stash?
You should.
Why are you not trying to resist him? He just disconnected!
Like I said, life in vain.
Yeah, we're still. What do you mean we're not?
I think it was concerned with the shadows. Sometimes they're just lost. You're not a good first base.
Oh, shoot. Good dodge. Wow.
Hey, get off the track. Just try to drop it, damn it.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Thunder? Where are you going?
Can I curse? I don't know if I'm allowed. Just don't get too racy with it, buddy.
Yeah, don't do any racist shit.
Like to a point. Like if it's just like a non-stop bit of a swear word, then I'm gonna have you pull the plug. But if you like need to vent, that's fine.
Got her. Come on. I love her telekinesis. I love how she picks them up because I thought, you got this little small Asian girl. How's she gonna pick them up? She uses her mind to lift them, and I love the face they make when you lift them up. Like, anyone in here? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Get over here.
Next killer's working. Oh, they completed it, yeah.
Good job.
We good.
I know where they're going.
Oh, I heard.
Hello! How you doing, honey? Ah, not in range. But that's what I love to do. Like, I know where they're headed, so I just appear where they're gonna be. It's the best plan ever.
Oh, this is interesting. Hey Raven, you want to know my opinion? The Chinese government, it's message redacted. Dang it!
Are you trying to... You're trying to drop a pallet on my head? No? Where's the dot?
For some reason, tired quickly turns to sadness. Man. So sometimes you just gotta recognize like sometimes you get worn out and you get back. That's all. That's just psychological talk over here, let me tell you.
Where are you?
The thing is, dude, if you're tired,
Go to bed.
yeah, like, I mean, I understand, like, if you mean, like, it's emotional, but it's, like, another thing entirely, but, like, if you're, like, physically tired, like, sometimes I will stress myself out, because I'll be so tired, like, I should be in bed, but then I can't go to sleep because I'm so stressed about how I'm not in bed.
Is this really what we're gonna do, dude? Alright. Have fun.
Oh, but I said,
Go to bed, man. If you're tired. Oh, well, vent it out, man. I don't care. Let it out. Just don't expect us to respond.
he is a little stressed, we'll do what we can.
You're trying. I see what you're trying to do.
I hate how it's like they can.
Yeah, that's the ultimate instant hallelujah. There's nothing you can do about it. But okay.
Which is fun to do.
I mean, we can do this game, guys, like, taking you away from whatever you're working on.
Breaking stuff, but, yeah.
We can keep doing this. I'm racking up points by breaking these, you know.
That was a mistake. Like, I'll go back. Oh.
Well, yeah, that time isn't always the most fun, but you do what you gotta do.
I get like that too. It's like, no, there's not enough hours in the day. I need to do stuff. But yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, you just want to run, okay? Well, the funny thing is, once they complete another gen, it's going to become a lot easier, because then they've got to run away from it and find a new one to work on, and they might not be able to pallet loop it. Run away.
Just chat over here or something. Personally.
Hello, found you. Gotcha. Her flashlight. You don't know how that works, do you? I heard you. Oh no, run, oh god. Oh no, run, pallet loop, oh god. Whatever works for y'all, I mean.
Yeah.
If y'all feel like you need a pallet loop, go right ahead.
But the problem
But
is,
while you do, she's dying.
you can't really get mad if it's like, you're camping. It's like, well, I mean, what do you expect?
There we go, now someone saved her.
It's always the dang pallets. Oh,
How does she always know where I am? Like, that's what I don't get. She always knows right where I'm coming from, but I'm eating animals.
she might have a perk that lets you see.
Got her once.
Alright. I have a couple of hours. In a couple hours, my house is going to have a birthday party for my niece. Ooh. Well, happy
That's
birthday.
cool.
Jaguar, hope you have a good time, man.
Have you enjoyed that, man?
Give her our best. Raven, thank you for calling out Paramount Halo for what it is, in my opinion. That's so much content.
We finally dropped the pallet. How would you do that?
Oh, no.
Well, let's get on with it. I mean, if this is what they want to do the whole match, like, have at it. This is just their. I'd say have fun with it. I'm done. Let's go this way. See, that's the thing I hate about this game. Some killers cannot defy the pallet loop very well. And this place is full of places of pallet. Let's break this.
Sure. Good, everyone. Done much, just chilling out.
She's looking for a place to loot. No question. There, got another one. Now they're all in there. Well, they're making this harder than I thought it would. This probably will be the last match of the day. Because they're just making this drag.
Yeah, they are. Well,
Haven't you been hooked twice? I think I can Mori you now. Let's get rid of you.
Now you can see the Mori.
Yeah, not
Yeah, get him.
Is she just waiting on me to... Yeah, she just wants the pallet loop. God, you trash.
Oh, well, they like the Mori.
The Mori's okay, but I feel like it could be a bit more.
I think the problem is like just zooming in on the eye rather than focusing on the destruction. Is
well, that's kind of her.
I know it's the signature thing. It's just.
Ah. Found you. Find a place to loot before time runs out. No. Ah. Where'd he go?
For real, dude?
There we go. Gosh.
Alright, buddy. Oh, that's the one that's like.
Yeah, he's the survivor that came with the owner. Yeah.
God. Yes. That's a chip or flat, right? Let's see whether they. I mean, it really would make more sense to go save her since they save him.
I'm gonna stalk the area. Ah, I know what she's trying to do. She wants me to run over there as a distraction. That's
Yep.
right here. Oh, you want to pallet loot some more?
Well, fine, but he's gonna
Sure
die.
thing, he'll die, but yeah, we can play that game. Oh, dead hard, okay. Well, yeah, let's play that game, sweetheart. Yeah, your buddy's dead now. It's just you and me.
Yeah, Tobias, that's actually a common trait.
Oh, honey. Honey. What happened? What happened? Honey.
There we go. But yeah, Tobias, losing interest in taking care of things, including yourself, is very common in professional sport.
Yeah.
So don't, like, that's not out of the ordinary.
Well, how do you like that, guys? Perfect scores on every single killer I played.
Oh, we got in on that high note.
Yeah, we got in on that high note. 4 killers, 4 perfects. That was awesome. I wish it showed me what their levels were. But yeah, Iron Will, Sprint Burst, Prove Thyself, Boon Dark. Wait, which one had Dead Hard? She had Dead Hard, okay. Anywho, well, guys, that was fun. And we got all of our kills in. That was a pretty decent night, I must say.
Indeed.
Well, just like we do with For Honor, want to do a quick round of questions real quick?
Sure, we can do that while you adjust some things.
Yeah, let's go through the questions real fast.
Is there a Mori where the survivor gets kicked in the balls?
No.
I think that should only be reserved, like the entity just comes out and knees him in the groin if they butt dance at the gate.
I still say we can do Hold on, Long Johnson.
Indeed.
Hold on,
Just
tight.
did I miss anything? Dude, you just missed like 3 perfect killer rounds in a row.
Four perfect killer rounds in a row. Because remember, we did Huntress first, then we did Cenobite, then we did Spirit, then we did Omri. Although I still don't count the Spirit one, just because if they had played to win, they would have. I'm sure of it. I'm not that good. They would have won. So I'm very disappointed. Well, let's level you up, sweetheart. I think you did great this time. Don't do your jump scare thing now, okay? Who we can pass on next?
Well, one's common. Like, you did very well considering the map. Cold Wind isn't great for Salto. Let's see. Hey, Raven, what you guys have, it's like, how would you feel about a Mind Flayer kill?
A Mind Flayer?
It's a monster from D&D.
I don't know anything about it, so I wouldn't know.
Hey, Raven, you can Dead by Daylight and Grotto with one of the crossover event that was firing as a killer.
That'd be cool.
Either that or,
That'd be cool, but I don't think so.
What is the meaning of life?
Life. What's the meaning of life?
The good Cincinnati chili recipe.
Level 38. Moving on up in the world with Unreal. Oh, I want it. That's such a good perk to have on side. That Taunting Ground works so well.
Such a good state. That would be an amazing Easter egg if it's really good to have the enemy itself come up and take you in the balls and do that.
Ah, Jesus!
Gotta watch her. She'll
Sonico, stop it, honey! I was just talking about how much I love you.
Oh, first,
Why do you hurt me when I love you so much?
describing the Mind Flayer, a scary octopus man that eats your brain from drilling into your skull. But what the Mori would be.
Oh, yeah.
That,
I had a heart attack.
that's kind of the goal.
Ugh. Okay, I need to get off this before she scares me again. Let's go to, Odie. Actually, I want to show what my Pilates is. But yeah, that's my Odie.
Hey, Raven, if I wanted to make my own killer in the style of DVD, what do I need to know about the skills?
If you want to make your own... Well, here's the thing. Each killer has a power and 3 perks. The power has to be unique to the killer, but the perks have to be things that any killer could use. So, you know, like when you look at each one's power, like the trapper leaves bear traps behind that if a survivor steps in, it puts them in the injured state. The wraith can turn himself partially invisible by ringing his bell. He just can't hit anyone while he's invisible. The hillbilly can run super fast with his chainsaw and down you instantly with it. The nurse can blink through solid objects and hit you, but she has very low speed. The huntress can throw hatchets at you. The shape can stare at you long enough that if he builds up enough killer instinct, he can down you in one shot. The hag can leave voodoo hexes that if you come near them, they'll jump scare you, but also give away your location. And she can teleport to you. The doctor can release pulses of electricity that make you scream and give away your location. The cannibal can down you with his chainsaw if you get too close. The nightmare can cause a dreamlike state, which he can teleport to through generators. The pig can put reverse bear traps on your head that will activate when a generator is finished, and if you don't get it off, it'll kill you instantly. The clown throws gas at you, which makes you cough and slow you down. The spirit can turn invisible and phase walk towards you, but you can't see anyone while you do it. The legion can dash super fast and jump pallets and hit you, but they can't down you while in this phase. They can only put you in the mangled effect. The plague can barf at you, and the barf makes you sick. The ghost face stares at you long enough to down you instantly, so the ghost face and Myers are very similar. The Demogorgon can travel through dimensions by making wormholes. The Oni can hit you, build up blood points, and then charge you with his Kanabo and down you. The Deathslinger can fire a gun at you with a harpoon attached, which will drag you close to him and he can hit you. The Executioner leaves behind trails of barbed wire that if you step on them, it makes you marked, and if he knocks you down, he can put you in a chain prison. The Blight can give himself a serum that makes him run super fast and ricochet off of objects to come after you. The twins are basically 2 entities where one is a small demon baby, and you can leave the demon baby to work independently of you, where you can swap between killers and have them work together to take you down. The trickster can do throwing knives at rapid speed. The Nemesis, his power's a little wonky. He can hit you with this tentacle, which not only injures you, but also gives you a virus, and there are zombies walking around that help him do that. I don't quite get his power, like I said. The Cenobite is a badass who can hit you with his chain, builds up a chain hunt over time that when it activates, chains will automatically attack the survivors. The only way to stop it is for them to find the box to fix it, but if you find the box first, you can activate the chain hunt instantly. You can also summon a chain to hunt them down and grab them and hold them in place for you. The artist summons up ravens to fly at the enemy and basically give away a location. And the Onryo can traverse through TV screens and warp across the map at rapid speed. Each one kind of has a unique ability that can be similar to another, but is still unique to them. However, their perks can be used by others. For example, one of the Hillbillies' perks is he is immune to flashlights. You have to equip the perk to make it activate, but if you can give this perk to all killers, all of your killers could be immune to flashlights. If that makes sense. So what I did when I made my killer was I literally just looked at her and said, what is she? She's a mother who kills people. What kind of perks and powers would go along with that? And I just made some. Anyway, I'll take a few more questions and we gotta get off.
My back. Jack Horse says, I was thinking about using electricity. Well, the doc is pretty close in that he uses electricity to make people scream.
It's not that you can't use electricity, you just found a creative way to do it.
Use it like a lightning rod. Let's see. Do you think Creeper from Jeepers Creepers would be a good addition to the roster?
Maybe.
I know one guy actually talked about, like the same guy that talked about using Springtrap. Jeepers Creepers was another one that he suggested would be a good selection. However, I think getting the rights to him would be difficult, considering that the guy that made Jeepers Creepers may have been convicted of doing some shady stuff.
Yep.
So there's a little bit of issue there. Yeah, some people are saying, like, I'm a little salty that they didn't get a lot out of the For Honor crossover other than just
well, they didn't want a lot, honestly. I don't think they wanted to go through the process of getting a whole new killer.
I think they could have at least, like, added, like, a Shugoki skin to Oni.
Yeah, they could have done that at least.
I was thinking that before from Marvel, he summons lightning and shoots it as a weapon. That'd be pretty good. I mean, we do have some ranged attacks and stuff like that, so. Like, that. I can do some things to it like that, but it's, if you're saying it would actually damage it. It would be an interesting idea, like, sort of like you could have, like, a killer that would actually, like, play the emotions, like, you could, like, almost sort of, like, force them to, like, tire or, like, wear down. Oh, the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers has been confirmed as not coming in, if I recall correctly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not happening. I think that wraps it about up.
Unless there's any more that comes in.
Yeah, well, I think everyone's sort of slowed down.
Alright, well, if that's the case, I think that's the perfect place to end it right there. Alright, guys, well, thank y'all so much for coming to this stream. I know it was a little different, not my For Honor stuff, usually. So this was a bit of a risky thing. If y'all want me to do more Dead by Daylight streams like this, let me know. I'll definitely set aside some time to do them. It just may mean I don't do a For Honor stream that week, because this is my only week where I'm really free. Tomorrow, I might do another stream. I don't know if it'll be a For Honor stream to make up for tonight, or if it'll be a reaction stream, or if it'll be just some stream, or maybe a Rainbow stream. We can talk about the problems with Rainbow. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but we'll see what happens, right, guys? Anyway, new videos in the works. Got a Death Diary coming up in honor of Easter. It's a Easter special Death Diary entry. I'm looking forward to releasing that. Working on the next Dead by Daylight video, and it'll take some time. And also working on a video for Honor. I think you'll like what comes. And in answer to the question, I was asked this, after the Halo video, am I going to do more Halo-related videos? Yes, I will be doing more Halo-related videos. In fact, I feel a lot of inspiration to get back to work on the Halo story that I'm creating. It's odd to think that I could create an original Halo story. As a partial Halo fan, like, I'm only just really getting into it recently. As a brand new Halo fan, I'm creating a story that, in my opinion, is already miles ahead of what Paramount gave us. What would you say to that, Lark?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. What did you enjoy most about this stream? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know if you want to see more Dead by Daylight streams in the future in the comments section. Leave a like. That's something that I always appreciate. Don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 2,100 subs. We are almost there. No, 21,000 subs. I'm sorry, 21,000 subs. I misspoke. I am prone to error. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.
Have a good one, guys.